Abbi, I've never seen you look so depressed on TalkSport after the Solanke goal. Genuinely, I know I do look really depressed. It wasn't about that. I was just in so much shock at that second half.
Some goal, by the way.
It was
about the Scorpion.
It was an unbelievable goal. Puskas goal. It's unreal. Tottenham 2, Manchester City 2. I mean, that was a real tale of two halves, lads. Because let's be honest, that first half, it could have been soccer aid. It could have just been a training session. Like, I have seen Spurs be so bad week in, week out over the whole course of this season and last season. But Arsenal and Chelsea, for me, those two performances were the bar, where the bar was like so low. This actually was below the bar, in my opinion. It just was the magnitude of the game against Arsenal or Chelsea was obviously going to be more important to have a better performance. But it was so bad. I genuinely thought at half-time, I was like, oh, this could be like the Martin Yole running back. He's going to get sacked at half-time.
I mean, the 2-0, I think, was fair in the end, at half-time, because if it was only one, it was not enough. They deserved far more.
Yeah. I mean, it absolutely flattered us that it was 2-0.
Yeah.
And I think City, old City, not this version of them, but that could have been 4-0 at half-time. Like, game's done and there's no way you can come back into it.
Ryan Cherky could have had that trick on his own.
Yeah,
Did you see the one where he jink, cut into the
ball?
Went for everyone. It was a great save.
Great save, and they didn't even give a corner.
It was
Did
No, they didn't give a corner.
Should have been.
It was a great save.
Flipping at him as well because he thought he didn't cross it, but it was actually just a fantastic save.
It's a brilliant save.
But then I don't know. I don't know what happened at half-time. I need to understand. They need to do a documentary on whatever went on in that changing room, because whoever that team was that came out second half, I'm not familiar with you. I have not seen you. You don't play for Spurs.
They swapped shirts.
You're not my club.
Sorry,
shirt swap.
It literally was as if it was, but it actually was as if that happened.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know who this team is, because it certainly ain't mine. Like, obviously, Romero goes off. No idea what's happened there. They've said he's ill. Mate, come on.
You got a theory about that, haven't you?
I've got a theory.
Do you want to share that with us?
Yeah,
or
sure.
Do you want to keep that
my theory, and I think a lot of Tottenham fans have this theory, that he's tried to, just kill Thomas Frank at half time. That the second half performance has been like, the players been like, yeah, justice for Cootie, like being taken off. Because I genuinely, I was, and still am, a bit speechless. I'm speechless at second half.
You don't know how to basically break down what you saw in its whole context.
I saw my team playing.
Yeah.
I saw my team playing front foot football. That they were pinging and popping the ball around.
Triangles.
Danny Simmons looked like a baller. I've seen a scorpion kick from Don Solanke.
Unbelievable.
Polina was everywhere. Archie Gray was great. Conor Gallagher, energy, legs. I was like, I actually don't even know what to say here, because it's been such a long time since I've seen my team play actual football that I had to go home and digest it, and it took me a really long time.
Yeah, so I didn't obviously I was doing all the content outside of Trafford for our game, so I was trying to keep an eye on the score. So I've only seen the highlights. So when you're talking about how it went down, I don't have that.
Would you say
that because I didn't watch it in that
way?
That's
a fair
it is. It's ridiculous.
Confusion.
But the highlights
genuinely, it's ridiculous.
In the first half, when you see like the goals going, all the chances, like what a save from Vicario when Shirky sat down, someone went sliding past him, and like I just
that would be Dragerson.
That would be
Dragerson. Him, yeah.
He is,
and the fact that he's even playing, like
he's
man ain't played all year. He's been out for injuries.
He's crazy.
He was meant to be going.
Yeah.
But obviously now the injury to Mickey van der Ven, obviously the injury to
no right back in this game for the.
So yeah, Archie Gray was right back in it.
Yeah.
So like I tried to put into context what I was seeing, but I could hear the stadium, or lack of hearing it. Like when them goals were going in, you get that feeling, even as a neutral, just watching a team crumble, where you go, yeah, it's going to be all over after this. Like all it needs is the ref to blow the final whistle, and it's obviously going to be over. But I obviously watched the highlights knowing the result.
Yeah.
And then when I just saw the second half performance from you lot, and then I saw actually I was watching some of it towards the end on my Sky Go in the car before I set off. I just see Thomas Frank like at the edge of his technical area going, yeah, go after them, go. And Gary Neville comes going,
they were trying to win it.
They were on it, yeah. Like, we ain't doing no 2-2 business.
No.
Go after them. And it wasn't until the last maybe 10 minutes City started to get a little bit of control back again, and then not normal service, but it was a lot calmer. But there was like a 10-minute period Probably after he scored.
They was under it.
And then Thomas Frank was going, go for them, press.
Where was this in the first half?
It's crazy. Not just first half.
Where is
this?
Where is this in general?
Under Frank.
It doesn't exist.
City have conceded triple the amount of goals they conceded in the first half to the second half. So 18 second half, 6 in the first half. So I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not being like, obviously it's very hard to be critical about Erling Haaland because of the numbers and everything he's done historically. But he looked like he was running in treacle yesterday.
He has these games, quite a bit where he's not involved.
If you'd have told me,
marked out the team.
If you'd have told me that was Gyökeres yesterday, I'd have fully believed it.
He had a chance 1v1.
No, we're not going to do
that. He had a chance 1v1.
That's a cheap shot.
He put it over the bar.
That's a cheap shot.
That's how he's been playing.
That is a cheap shot.
Comparing Gyökeres to Haaland, that's a compliment for Gyökeres.
Exactly.
Yeah, not like that.
Mention the same sentence.
But while we're on that, where is Kim?
Yeah.
Where is Kim?
I ain't seen him since we gave him slaps on Derby Day.
Kim, where are you?
I ain't seen him.
Where are you? You sat in that. You know what?
I've seen him.
He sat in that same seat that you're sat in, Matisse. Right? Or was it Doyle?
Yeah, right here, yeah.
And he levelled at me, said, listen, we all know Arsenal. This time of year, they're going to bottle it. We see it all the time. And I said to him, you sure about that? Yep. This time of year, Arsenal was bought. Where is Kim?
But this is
where is
this is why I've been concerned.
Kim, where are you?
This is why I've been concerned. Everybody's been talking about how Arsenal will bottle it. They're not talking about how City will win it.
Yeah.
We're not hearing City are going to do a 10-game run. We're not hearing City are complete. We're not hearing City have solved their defensive issues. We're not hearing that City are in sync enough. They might have these little patches and... Look at their run. Have you seen their run of results in the last 8?
That's what I'm saying.
It's shocking.
But people tried to talk them up.
And
When they went on that run, they did go on a bit of a run.
Yeah,
when
they went on a
started
run.
to score a lot of goals, Haaland, and then it was like, remember, the narrative was,
This
it wasn't
is their
narrative,
run.
it was where it was
This
at that
is
point,
their run.
They said that Haaland is now in the, this is like scary Haaland now. Like they're about to activate, and Arsenal, you've left too much of a corridor of opportunities. Now they're going to come for you. And Arsenal were sort of draw at Sunderland a bit. Like, do you know what I mean, last three Premier League games before the Leeds one. You know what I mean, leaving that little. City have never once really truly capitalised properly. Like maybe one game week where it goes back down to 4, but they've not made that sustainable. And this that City team is not ready to win this league.
It's insane.
So how much? Okay, then. So now to pose a few questions to
Go
yourself.
on.
Got to myself. Exactly
We've done the analysis.
Are you ready?
We have to tap into what's going on.
Go on
So, there's a couple of questions here.
Okay.
Question number 1
Floor is yours.
is, does Thomas Frank deserve some credit, and does it show like there's something there? Secondly, is this the false? Is this like this is just the thing you have with City? Then you just go back to being the Spurs that you've seen. Like what's going on with that?
Okay, so in answer to your first question, I don't know what happened in that second half. I don't know whether or not that is a Thomas Frank saying, okay, just go out there and just do your thing. And like, don't worry about the second balls and don't worry about your percentages and you can have a shot from outside the box. I don't know because I've not seen.
Maybe he just managed and coached his players and got a reaction out of
it. But then if I also look at the other games since the last time we played City, because that was our last good performance, which was 7 months ago.
All right, you've given a bit of context.
So then I'm like, well, if I look at every other game and I look at especially the first half, I'm like, what have you worked on in training? Because the gaping holes, the lack of defensive ability, like, yes, I can appreciate, obviously, we've got a lot of injuries. But even, like, last week at Burnley, like, defensively, our positioning is all wrong. Like, it's all wrong. And we don't offer anything either going forward. So I can give him credit for the second half. I'd probably lay that more with the players.
He's still cooked.
Yeah, he's fully cooked. I've never seen a guy bring it back from the brinks.
Have you seen any second half resurgence?
Flex, you heard the injuries.
It's
done.
What we tend to do...
That's just because City.
Yeah.
What we tend to do is we'll have spells in games. We might have 10 minutes where we look like we're a bit proper, and then something like then that'll be it. It's like a little flurry of it. But that was the most consistent 45 minutes I have seen Tottenham have since August when we played City last time. So in terms of my point and my view on Thomas Frank, no, like nothing has changed for me.
We sit here and say well, this could be the turning point.
Excellent.
Look,
Right,
No, we don't.
I
So there's
think
no turning
What
point.
mid-table teams do.
Spot on, lads, yeah.
They have moments.
I haven't
It's the
changed my
Premier League,
mind. I have not changed my mind one bit on Thomas
Spot
Frank.
on.
Quite honestly, I couldn't care less what if other people want to backtrack and now want to back Thomas Frank. That's fine. You do.
You can't
Huns.
after 45 minutes
But
of a game you didn't even win.
Let me see what happens at United. Let me see what happens again if we turn up against you, or even just give it a go against you. That would be half decent,
That's
wouldn't it?
not too far away, that game.
It's not. It's in a couple of weeks. So
You better get a result.
Let
by
me
the
ask
way.
you a
Do
question,
not.
Go for
Let
it.
me, and this is for all you Tottenham fans, okay? Are you prepared for Arsenal winning the league? Because it's going to happen.
Yeah,
so
I know.
what you want to do is get your holidays booked, around the 24th of May, Get you
You're
wherever
driving
you
up
go,
the prices
Spain,
right now, you
Italy,
know that.
France, just wherever you're going, off you get, because it's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Have you accepted it?
I feel like we accepted it quite a long time ago.
I've got one more week left in me.
Every time that we say that it's
Just
done,
cuss City.
I know.
for ages.
I know.
Flipping, Villa just lost against Brentford.
I know.
10-man
One
Brentford.
more week. You've got one more day, my friend.
Brother,
Oh yeah.
You've got one more day.
I've got one more week left in me, man. Let's see
One
what these
more
man
day.
are doing.
every time
They're slapping
we
City,
say,
Let's see.
wait, have you got City?
No,
we
they-
have.
you have,
on
yeah.
Anfield. Anfield.
Every time that we say that it's happening, like we know that it's done, like then Arsenal haven't capitalised, so it kind of like gives us an extra. You're right, gives us an extra week. I know they're going to win the
I
league.
have a pulse, you
If,
know.
if while I'm living and breathing.
Yeah, like.
However, I would say yesterday was very telling to how some of you lot will behave in May, because the way that phone was pinging like no tomorrow at
For the
full
2-2.
time. My God, it's
Proper help them out.
such
in
a
the
long
worst
day.
way where it doesn't really do anything.
So
It's
I'm
not a win.
Get yourself
I would say
You
though,
have to get a result in the North London derby.